Welcome to a new video series that I will be starting that focuses on the troubleshooting processes that are realistic. These are real things, real tickets that have happened and I have resolved. So this is a help desk pop quiz, and the name of it is My Monitor is Cursed. This is pulled from the Objective 5.4, given a scenario, troubleshoot video projector and display issues. The content of this is credited to Advanced Network Solutions, LLC. Okay, let's get started. So, a user calls the help desk multiple times about their display turning off. She is unable to use the computer. So that's our situation. Okay, and as you are taking a look, here are some of the first situational variables. You can access the computer remotely just fine. So on your end, it looks totally normal. And the problem occurs when they step away from their desk. So it's pretty strange, isn't it? Can you think of what would go wrong and why this would happen? Okay, let's take a closer look. Now let's go over the troubleshooting steps that are provided from CompTIA. So step 1, we have identify. Step 2 is theory of cause. Next, test your theory, plan the action you'll take, you verify that it's working, and then document what you found. Okay, so for troubleshooting, if you've thought of something already that you would like to try, well, the golden rule for any IT department is to just restart your computer. Okay, so we've already identified that the monitor is turning off. So now we have a theory of cause. Maybe something hung up. Maybe you need to restart the system. Okay, we restart it. And well, we said it's a repeating problem. When they go away from their desk, it just happens again. So another great area to look at is the different power settings. Sometimes maybe the computer goes into sleep mode and maybe that would affect the monitor. So I checked that out and that is not a problem. It's set to go to sleep every 4 hours. So it shouldn't be occurring that way. So it's probably not software related if we can start identifying and isolating the problem further. So next I had the user look at the connections and the cables. So everything is plugged in, everything is fine. However, I asked her to totally turn the monitor off and turn it back on, unplug all the cables and plug them back in, and she does indeed get the monitor going again. But in 20 minutes later, when she comes back, it is still black. So it's quite a strange issue. So for the fourth step, I had the user test a known working monitor, and that indeed did resolve it. So we have identified the problem. We have a theory that maybe the hardware of the monitor itself is bad. We tested this theory by using a different monitor that is known to work. So our plan of action next is to replace the monitor, and I had her replace it. She verified that it is working, and now we can document in that ticket that this monitor is bad and it should not be repurposed, probably e-wasted. So the answer and the solution, well, the answer to this ticket is monitor hardware failure. If you look at liquid crystal displays, they have bezels, they have different, I believe these are called TFTs, liquid crystal layers, electrodes, polarizing layer, there's a mirror, there's electronics, there's a frame, and light that goes through it. There's so many parts to this monitor, it would be quite hard to identify exactly what's wrong. So your solution will vary from company to company, from department to department. Depends on the resources that you have. Luckily, I had a spare monitor to test, and that got us going. If you are a hardware engineer, or maybe you're working at a refurbishment factory, then you would have the skills to replace these particular parts. But the average IT department probably doesn't have all those resources, so it's just faster and easier to replace the bad unit with a good one. And that's exactly what I did to help this user. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.